As you all know, Yul Edochie has been restrained, restricted, stopped, banned, whatever you want to use. The thing is this: he cannot go to the house that he had a key to, the house that he saw as his own, the house that was a home, not until he decided to become radical. And he was so foolishly proud of it. No humility at all, no contrite heart. He announced polygamy and he did it on social media. This shows that he has no regard for his wife. The same person that you want to be part of the polygamy, you did not discuss. Let us assume that something happened between both of you, like you had a quarrel. Probably she said, "How much have you made all through this while? Don't you see Obi Kubana? Don't you see the rest of those guys? Are you not from Anambra State? Are you not from this and that? Are you not from Enugu State? Are you not from this state? Are you not from that state? Whatever. How come you claim that you're Odogu without enough money in your pocket?" Let us assume that they had this back and forth that husband and wife or people do have. If you truly want to involve yourself in polygamy, you will formally inform the other partner, the other person, and do it right. The reason I decided to tell you this is because Yul Edochie's mother came to Lagos to visit May and her grandchildren. Of course, she cannot stop them from seeing their grandchildren, and obviously, since she's no longer part of their family, she doesn't have the, she does not, there is no law unless she wants to. There is no, she can't be compelled to bring those children to see grandfather, pet, and grandmother. No, not at all. But they actually have the right, all things being equal, to pay visit to see their grandchildren. And this is what Yul Edochie's mom did. This is after the court rejected all of Yul Edochie's antics and appeal and all of that. You know, the court had already said this is what it is going to be. But of course, this is democracy. He has the right to appeal the decision and keep on going till the final, just like how the Supreme Court ended the tussle between Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, PDP Atiku Abubakar, and APC, the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That's the final. So they will keep on pressing till they get to the apex of all, whatever court it is. Now, just as Yul Edochie's father, regardless of what Yul Edochie did, he didn't really say anything than my son picked. Oh, let's just summarize it. All Pete Edochie said about Yul Edochie, all of this is this. My son made a wrong choice, a wrong decision. That's just what he concluded. Why? Because traditionally, culturally, there's nothing wrong with polygamy. And apart from people who are Muslims, and not all of them accept these things, I've seen women whose background is Islam, but because they do not want this polygamy, they have seen what polygamy can do. They decided to go with a Christian, hoping that such will not be repeated. But at the end of the day, we are human beings, and we are human beings. If the man is not polygamous officially, they have side chick, side end with children here and there that their wife will not know until probably, just like this. Yul Edochie and Judy Austin have been in a relationship, terrible, wicked, foolish relationship, because both of them were married. If you went with a single woman, it's a different thing. But for you two married people, benching yourself, you come back home, bench your wife, bench your husband, you return back and you keep rolling the sack. Well, this is what it is. It has happened. It has happened. Yul Edochie have to live with the consequence of it. And Judy Austin also has to live with the consequence of these things that she probably lured Yul Edochie in, or they lured each other into it, or whatever it is that they did. Both of them will live with the consequence of it. But the love of a mother, like I was saying, like, every other father or mother, not all of them will want to speak publicly against their child. It's not possible. Your child remains your child regardless. You can only tell them what they've done bad at home. Outside, yes, it depends on the severity of what they've done. You can say, no, this is not right. This is not right. So, Yul Edochie's mom decided to come visit the children. At least, let me see the children. Let me see their welfare, since my son cannot do this anymore and is not permitted. Let me come around, bring gifts, and say hello to them. It is so sad. It is so sad. Are we going to say that Yul Edochie was not brought up properly? Or he was brought up but refused to be well tutored? I'm not talking about polygamy. Don't get me wrong. That does not show or indicate that a man is not well brought up choosing polygamy. No, not at all. I'm talking about the manner this Yul Edochie went about it. He went about it in the most... this is a guy that a lot of people... some idolize him, some respected him, of course, due to what his father has done in the industry. Normally, nobody knows what Yul Edochie is apart from he interprets certain role. I use the word certain. It's not like he's not A-list actor. It's not as if he can get into every role and interpret it perfectly. But that is not what we want to talk about. The way this guy went about it, he went about it in the most stupid, foolish... I don't know. Are we going to say he was not well brought up? Because Mary, is the last child of her family. Same as Yul Edochie is also the last. Oftentimes, often people will say last kids are pampered, and they have their elder brothers and sisters helping them, taking care of them. It's like, you know how it is. Everyone in the family is trying to help him. Everyone in the family is trying to take care of him. You have elder brothers, you expect gifts from every one of them. At times, maybe you might come out spoiled. You might come out, almost decayed. Stuff like that. I don't really know what happened to him. Look at the way he speaks when he's addressing issues. He tries to act like he's intelligent. He tries to act like he knows what he wants to say. Okay, people want to listen. And he begins to spit out unreasonable words. Begin to connect things that don't make sense. And I'm like, hold on a second. This guy, you've been in the industry. You act movies. Of course, it is scripted. So it's easy. You don't have to think about it. You just flow with what someone sat down somewhere to think about. It's okay. But all through your journey in life, has it not... Okay, let's say you refuse to listen to the wise sayings, proverbs of your father, because it's your father. How come you don't know how to handle your public image? Not to talk of that of your wife, not to talk of that situation. You already knew that this could come up, this could turn to this. Maybe let's say you probably looked at me and felt like, okay, who is she? She can't do nothing. It's all right for you to be too familiar with someone that you have known all your life and you believe they cannot do anything. What can she do? My endorsement will be, is certain. Money is flowing in. My movie thing, everything. So what else? Maybe it never popped in your mind that you could lose that house. I don't know what and what it did not had to get that. If you had done due diligence without listening to Juju Austin, or maybe you were already charmed, spell, juju, voodoo on you. I don't know which one it is anymore. If you had thought about it properly, because it's like now your mind has not been caged. Because if your mind is truly locked up spiritually, when you went to the court, you would never have said that Judy Austin is not your wife. Or maybe they released you a little bit. I don't know. You would have kept saying, yes, Judy Austin is my wife, blah, blah, blah. You'd have kept on and on. That's how Juju works now. Or maybe they redirected the remote control. I don't really know. Because you would have gone about this thing properly. We are not like kind of judging you. Because anyone can fall into such here and there in different spheres of life. But The way you go about it is what matters. Like, you don't come out on social media and begin to talk trash. If you don't know what to say, whistle. So guys, what do you think? Drop your comment. Like and share. See you in the next update.